Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here. You have arrived. This is the day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what any of that means, but it's good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, if you don't know, I review magic tricks, both the latest and the greatest. Magic tricks just now hitting the shelves. There's nobody else that reviews as much as I do. 5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. Every single day, pumping out magic reviews, playing card reviews, magic book reviews, contests, giveaways. I've given away so much magic, it's ridiculous. Again, nobody else doing that. So, hey, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Today, we're gonna look at Colorscope from Perl Lee and Hanson Chien. What is Colorscope? Colorscope is super fun. Super fun, and it's an everyday carry, and it's a prediction effect that could really blow the socks off of your next spectator, provided they're wearing socks. All right, so what's the trick? How does it go? You have a little keychain on your belt loop, undo it, and on the keychain there's colors. Little tiny blocks of wood, colored on both sides, you know, totally examinable. They're just, that's all they are, just little colored chips of wood. And you hand them to the spectator one at a time, asking the spectator to just tell you what that color emotes in them, right? So red, what does red mean to you? What does yellow mean to you? What do you feel when you see yellow? What do you feel when you see blue? And then one by one, they lay those colors down on the table, okay? And it's their choice. They can lay them down in any choice, okay? And there could even be an opportunity where even after they lay them down, they get mixed up again, should they want, okay? When they're done, when they're satisfied, you open up your phone case and turn the inside of your phone case around, and there are the colors in the exact order that they selected. Pretty cool. All right, let's say you pay your $30 to your favorite Hanson Chien retailer. What will you get? You're gonna get a little black box. Hanson Chien always does great packaging, and they always go above and beyond with the things they put inside the box. You always feel like you get your money's worth with them. You're gonna get the 4 little color strips, of course. You're gonna get the keychain. You're gonna get 2 predictions on paper. You're gonna get sticker predictions, and you'll get the 26-minute video. Is it what I thought? Yeah, it is. It is what I thought, but only because I had reviewed another trick. So I had reviewed another trick, Master Prediction 2.0. That was a stage effect, okay? A big stage effect. Same thing, you give colored placards to spectators. They stand wherever they want, and then you pull out this big prediction. The main difference between that one and this one is with Master Color Prediction, there's multiple outs. There are no multiple outs with this. There's only one way this can go, okay? There's no multiple outs with this. So that was unique. The force, though, that takes place at the end, that I didn't know. There's actually 2 parts to this trick, okay? There's 2 parts to this trick. So the force at the end of this, that is a unique idea from Patrick Redford. So, and he fully credits Patrick. He had Patrick's permission to use it, but it's a good way to make sure the trick ends the way you want. Is it well made? Everything's well made. The little wood chips, they are very light. They're light, okay? Because they're hanging on your keychain. You don't want heavy pieces of wood or metal, right? So they're very lightweight. So they could be a little fragile. I wouldn't want to sit on them, right? Don't sit on them. Don't forget where they are. But they should carry and hang nicely right on your keychain. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You got Perl Lee explaining everything. He is speaking English. And when he does the live performances, there are some subtitles below that. His camera tracks all his movement. There's no background music, which is nice. There are little bumpers in between each section. And you'll get a live performance, like I said, which was cool too. As far as what they teach you, there's an intro. He'll talk about what you get, and then he'll run through the setup, which there really isn't any. There's 2 live studio performances. One where the spectator does exactly what you want and it ends perfectly. The second live performance is when the spectator doesn't do what you want and you move into the force, which I think is just as strong. He'll then walk through the routine and the forces. He'll talk to you about how to do the forces should they not do what you want. Then he'll walk through some ideas for very simple readings as far as what the colors could mean. He'll walk you through other revelation ideas, and then he offers full crediting at the end. Pocket space. All right, with pocket space, you got a lot of options here. You really do. Because if you think about it, the little color wooden chips are just color wooden chips. You don't need them if you wanted to use something else. If you wanted to use cards, playing cards that just had colors, like if you wanted to use the 5 blank cards from your favorite knock deck, right? If you just wanted to grab those colors that were just blank on the other side from a knock deck, you could do that and still do this trick. If you wanted to use 5 colored rocks or 5 colored stones, make this mystical, right? Like, ooh, use these 5 colored crystals, you could do that, okay? But if you use the wooden blocks, they carry right on your keychain, so they don't even take up pocket space, okay? I mean, granted, you could stick them in your pocket, you know, that'd be fine. The revelation, this is where you got a lot of creativity. I already mentioned that you have they give you stickers, and you could put those stickers on the inside of your phone case if you have one of those phone cases that just pop right off. And then, I mean, you're literally walking out the door with something you don't even realize you have on you, because it's just, you always grab your phone, right? They do provide a paper prediction that could be easily folded up and put in your wallet. So again, if you have one of those magic wallets that has a lot of stuff in it, your prediction could be right there. The other option is they give you a JPEG of all the colors, and you could keep that JPEG on your phone. And then you just say, I have this JPEG on my phone. That one might imply that you have other JPEGs on your phone and you could have just selected any one. So the way around that is, before the trick even begins, you ask them their email. Ask them their email them the prediction, okay? Then you walk through the trick and then you say, check your phone. They pull up their email and they see the prediction in their email. You predicted it before it even began. How are the angles? There's no angles. No angles. Can it be inspected? Absolutely. There's nothing to find. There is no gimmicked items in this. Everything is exactly what I said it was. There's no gimmicks. How much practice does this take? What are the sleights involved? There's no sleights. You are just memorizing the routine. That is it. That's it. There is some equivoque-ish, kind of. There is a force, possibly. But it's all easy. And here's the thing. When I first watched it and I saw him doing the equivoque, I was thinking to myself, ugh, I don't know if that equivoque is always going to work. Because the thing with equivoque is the spectator really has a free choice at the end of the day. They really could put the color chip wherever they want. I mean, when they lay it down and it doesn't go where you want, you could say, are you sure that's where you want to put it? You made your decision pretty fast. You want to change your mind? I mean, you could do that, but that kind of implies that it didn't go where you wanted it to. So I would just leave it alone, okay? Because he does give you a force at the end. And if you pattern your routine correctly, because this is a personality test, because you're doing a reading, the force, as far as they know, the force was always going to be a part of the routine anyway. They have no idea how this routine's going to go, right? So if they lay all the chips down exactly where they're supposed to go, great. It ended perfectly, you're done. But if they don't, the routine's just a little longer. And you add some more to it about their personality, about what, you know, these colors mean. And I personally believe that the force, using the force at the end, can be just as strong. Just as strong. So I don't even care if the spectators place the chips down where I want them to. I don't even care. I'm just going to assume that I'm going to do the force anyway. I'm just going to assume that every time I'm going to do the force, and that's how it's going to go. So if they just happen to put the chips down where I want, then great. But I'm already prepared to do the whole routine. You should be too. Set up and reset. Nothing. You can put the chips on the key ring in any order. As long as you've got the materials on you, You can do this trick anytime, anywhere, no reset. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? It's small. It packs small. It's not just a magic trick. It's also like a little personality test. And it's an easy personality test. I mean, if you've never done readings before, using colors as your base is so easy, because colors also mean something to you. So you really don't even have to make anything up, right? You don't have to make anything up or memorize anything. You just ask the spectator, what does blue mean to you? What do you see? And they tell you. And the more you do this trick, the more you'll be able to say, you know what, other people have said this, right? Then you're just regurgitating what other tricks have, the way other tricks have gone. And you can also offer your own 2 cents. You can say, well, you know, traditionally, blue has always meant sadness or melancholy, right? So, I mean, the pattern writes itself, really. It does. And so they're gonna feel like there was a little bit of a reading, a little bit of a personality test. And the more you do it, I think those things will fall in line. But I mean, come on. It's so easy. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? I think when I was watching the video, my negative was, well, what if they don't put it where you want, right? Through the whole video, that was my tension. I was like waiting for him to explain, okay, but if they don't put the chip down where you want, what do you do? And it's almost not a negative, because as soon as they put the first chip down in the wrong place, you just go, okay, then we're doing the force at the end. You don't even have to worry anymore about the rest of the trick going the way you want. It's almost like a relief, you know? You don't have to stop the trick and go, wait, can you move that one chip? You just keep going. And then now you kind of just relax and say, you know what, we're just gonna do the force at the end and it's gonna work out fine. So negatives, I don't have any, I really don't. 26 minutes of instruction, right? So you get plenty. And I think the trick, like I said, builds on itself. So the more you do it, the better at it you will become. And so many mentalists have said this. If you've ever watched a mentalism video where they talk about how to do readings, they tell you the more you do readings, the easier it becomes, okay? Because you almost get material from each person as you do it. Because then you'll eventually start being able to say, well, you know, when men look at blue, they see this, but when women look at blue, they see this. And you'll just know because of how many times you've done this. So it'll only become more and more natural. So I can't, I mean, it's only 30 bucks. That's only like $5 more than some downloads. And here you get a ton of stuff. So I can't fault this in any way. I think it's super strong. Who would like this? I think mentalists, really. I mean, I do think this is a mentalist trick. And so even if you do a little bit of mentalism, I think you'll like this. Plus, I think anybody who would like to have something on their person that isn't a card trick, ESP card trick, still a card trick, but the cards look like other things, right? There's no cards. There's no cards. And like I was saying, the revelations they give you, so many great ideas. All right, that's everything I can say about Colorscope from Perl Lee, Hanson Chien. I hope I've introduced you to something new, or perhaps answered some questions for you that you had about this. And if that's the case, if I did you a favor, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. I know you watch so many YouTube videos where they always say, hit like and subscribe. But these little channels like mine, they really mean it. They really mean it more than the big channels where they have like 2 million followers. I don't have 2 million followers. I will never have 2 million followers. So every single one of you that subscribes means the world to me, and it encourages me to keep on going. If you've never done it yet, make today the day. Please hit that subscribe button. Hey, big, huge thanks to Hanson Chien for allowing me to have this trick so that I could do the review for you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself, that's where I would go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.